up, Rocky Creek family? So today we're gonna go down to the garden. We got a lot of stuff to harvest, and I'm pretty sure we're about to pull a watermelon. We're gonna show you how good that is, hopefully if it's ready to pick. So let's go down, let's see what we got. But first, we gotta go ahead and knock out afternoon feeding of the animals real quick. Y'all see all the little baby chickens. They're running around with the crew now. What's everybody doing out? Q-Tip, what are you doing? Everybody's running. Shoot right through the fence. So to give you a little update, these barrels have been awesome. They are by far something I should have done a long time ago. Y'all really don't care though, do you? You just know you get fed. This ain't your food, Q-Tip. I can't begin to tell you how nice it is to be able to come out here each day to feed these guys with my hands completely free and empty. And the food is right here, perfectly dry, ready to go. And I'm guessing the bear must not be able to smell it because he's been back like 3 times in the last week and a half, yet to touch the food. Knocks over my trash can every day. Doesn't get in it because the strap's on it, but never messes with the animal feed. So clearly, I'm thinking he ain't bothering with it or he can't smell it, one of the two. All right, come on, y'all. So something cool, our Easter eggers are starting to lay. We've been getting a bunch of these little green eggs, which has been pretty cool. So you might have noticed that I just dumped the chicken feed down on the ground. Well, that's only for today. That's not anything that I'm doing a whole lot of. We've had about 3 days of continuous rain. Yesterday we got a couple inches of rain and their feed dishes were just disgusting. So I gave them a deep clean today and they're still drying is all it was. So I'll just dump it on the ground. It's not gonna do anything big for just today. And we'll go back to putting their regular food in there tomorrow. So that's why I did that. Mater. What's up, brother? I think Mater has learned that this is definitely his food bin because now his thing to do every day is to step up here every time I start to unscrew this thing and gets to pushing on my fence pretty good. That's right, you tell. Smile for the camera. No. Coonies don't challenge the fencing. He literally only does this when I start messing with this barrel typically and when he knows it's feeding time. Other than that, he's just laying around. Big, fat, lazy, good-looking man. Mater did get a little motivated because our garden's doing pretty good now and we finally turned things around. I'm pretty sure he decided he was going to go ahead and start a garden of his own and check out how good my man Mater's garden's doing. This thing done started growing up next to his pen. I'm sure it's either going to be some kind of a squash or zucchini or something, but it's covering, that's a hog panel that's 16 feet in length, and it's probably covering, I don't know, 10 of it. So yeah, my man Mater took up gardening. Seems like it's working pretty good, and I think it looks pretty cool, so I've just been feeding along the trellis, and we'll see if we can't get it to go all the way down across the length of the pen, and who knows, something might grow. I'll probably just throw whatever it is back into his pen, but just thought it was pretty cool. I'm telling you guys, having those barrels at the spots, if all I need to do is feed the animals for a chore, it literally takes me, I'm not exaggerating if I say less than 10 minutes. One of the best things I did here on this homestead. I'm extremely happy with that. Everybody's good? Let's go down to the garden. And let's see what we got to harvest today. And let's get that watermelon pulled so we can give it a try. All right, y'all, so we just got in the garden and I've already noticed a problem with all the rain we had. I hadn't been able to get down here for about just over 2 days. And from all the rain, I had tomato plants that have just like fallen over big time. As you can see, these things have gotten so tall, you know, I mean, they're probably every bit of 6-7 feet tall. And some of these tomatoes have gotten so heavy on some of the ends that they're just falling over. Like I just tucked these ones back in. You can see he's starting to split. You might be able to see it. So a lot of these, even though they're green, we're gonna get them pulled off today, and we're gonna take them inside the house so they can finish ripening. And then I need to get in here. I've been tying these things up like crazy, but here lately, I haven't been able, I mean, you can see tie, 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 tie. I haven't been able to keep up with it because, I mean, it's a good problem to have. They're growing like crazy. I mean, there's tomatoes everywhere on these plants, but you know, it's just not so much time in the day. So I'm gonna go through here. We're gonna see which ones are starting to split, or that if the branches have fallen over, that it's actually broke the structure of the branch to where that branch may die. We'll go ahead and pull whatever tomatoes off of it, and we'll get it thrown in the bucket. It'll be fine. They'll ripen. So far, all the green tomatoes that I've pulled have ripened in the house. I just turn them upside down, and I put them on a soft mat or a towel and lay them out near the window in the house, and within days, they've been ripening them up fantastic, and it's actually worked out well for us. So let me go through here, see what we got, and get them pulled. Y'all look at this right here. There's a little mist coming in on her tractor. She must know I need reinforcements. What are you doing? Yeah, I already checked on chickens. I haven't got the eggs though. We'll go back later on and get the eggs here in a little bit, okay? I know. Spoiler if you don't get to do chickens, right? Every day, I always get asked. Did you do the chickens? Can you wait on me to do the chickens? That girl and her chickens. Go back to getting the rest of these tomatoes. Well, as you can see, I ended up with a whole lot more than I thought, but you can see how, like maybe this one you might be able to see up close, it starts to show signs up top. A lot of these things you'll start to see signs. Of course, this one split real bad. I'll probably give this one to the pigs. But once I start to see any kinds of lines on top of them, this one gives you a good idea. So you can see it starts to get these little lines on top. That's usually when I go ahead and pick them because they're getting close to splitting at that point. And then I just put them top down. And by the time I core them out, the rest of it's perfectly great. Now I did have this crazy, look at this guy. I think he decided he was gonna grow a little Siamese twin or something. Got this little piece going off. I ain't never had one do it like that.
It looks like a green worm.
Yeah. On a cool note, I've never grown those Brad's Atomic Grape tomatoes. I just thought they looked kind of interesting. And I did notice when I was going through everything that I've actually got a few of them popping up on the plants. Let me show you if I can find them. Check these out. Ain't that a pretty cool looking tomato?
Ooh.
Now I'm not sure how big they're supposed to get before they're ripe, but they kind of got like this cool purplish greenish hue to them.
Oh my gosh, why did you just pick one?
So I have no idea when they're supposed to be ripe. Doesn't taste bad, but it's definitely not ripe. So yeah, we'll have some Brad's Atomic Grapes here pretty soon. Just not ready yet. All right, next thing, I'm pretty sure I was gonna have a good bit of lemon squash. We had some of that for dinner today. Family really loved it.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Like I said before, I'm not a big yellow squash fan, but I do like some lemon squash in it.
Good.
So let's see, we've got one right here. Here you go, bye.
You want me to take that to the basket?
Yeah, put that in the red basket gently on top of the tomatoes.
That's huge.
Oh. There you go, bye.
Look, it still has a plant on the bottom of it.
Yeah, they'll come off. So the lemon squash, you don't want to let them get really big. Always, you know, they call them lemon squash for a reason. When they get about the size of a good lemon or about the size of a baseball, that's when you want to go ahead and cut them. All right, you guys, this watermelon, and there's other ones in here, but this one in particular, he is huge. Let me see if his tendrils dried up. See, that's the crazy thing, guys. If that's, so they say you go to the first tendril. Well, if this is his tendril, it's not even close to being dry. So I'm not sure how big this sucker can get. But then, oh, well, that one just broke off because I was trying to show you. So I'm guessing we're gonna go ahead and harvest this one instead. And I'm gonna keep letting this behemoth keep growing. The great thing of YouTube, you never know how it's gonna go. The one I planned to cut wasn't ready. Gonna try to see if the other one was. Well, it just snapped loose. So we don't have a choice now but to harvest that one. So that's the one we're gonna cut. That's the one we're gonna cut. And I guess this is kind of uncut. Whatever. Anyways, let's just hope it tastes very delicious. So give you a little update on the rest of these melons though. The one big downfall to these Charente is this right here. One big rain, or they burst very easily. And then of course that sweet smell will attract all kinds of bugs. And so we got to get this puppy out of here. Now the one thing is though, the pigs absolutely love it because anytime they split, away these go. But these things have produced a huge amount of melons. There's another good looking one. Tendril. So you can see when I'm talking about the tendril, you got the stem here, and then you got this one little piece right here. It's the first curly Q thing that comes off. When it dries all the way down, then they're ready to go. It's the same for a watermelon. So this one's dried almost all the way. So even though we had the hard rain, it hasn't busted yet. I'm gonna leave this one till probably tomorrow.
That was old.
Look at that sucker. It is from waist to chin.
Wait, is that the big monster?
No, there's one bigger than this puppy.
OMG, that's gonna be a lot then.
You guys, I can't imagine what that big one weighs because this sucker right here, they're pretty heavy. We'll weigh it on a scale. And I'm watching a mosquito suck my arm right now as we speak. So I'm gonna get this on her tractor so we can go. All right.
Oh my gosh, yeah it is.
Here.
Solid.
Is this thing gonna be able to pull? Oh goodness gracious! Oh.
If I go on number
There you
2,
go.
it might will.
Hey, look at that. Takes up your whole back of your tractor.
I know.
All right, you gonna be able to drive that back?
Do
All right. Oh, is it too heavy?
Yeah.
The watermelon's too heavy for your tractor?
What about number 2?
There you go.
No, number 2 is good.
All right, go. Turn.
What?
Turn. I hope this melon makes it. Hey. Hey. Just drive it straight to the garage and park, okay? Nothing crazy. Hey, try to avoid bumps if you can. Protect that with your life like it's your little brother in there.
Huh?
Protect it like it's your brother. We might just end up with watermelon juice.
It just tipped over on its own.
Well, she didn't make it far at all. Her trailer flipped and the watermelon dumped. Is it broken?
No.
All right. Hey.
What?
I'm just going to carry it. Drive on.
But I'm afraid I would run over it
No,
with my
just drive. I think this is going to be the video where nothing goes right. Let's just hope it tastes delicious. How about that? I got to do me 2 trips. I can't carry all this. And the watermelon. And the camera. It'll be all right. Guys, I'm guessing this thing's got to be 20 pounds at least. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. You know, the garden is starting to get away from me to a certain degree. I'm really starting to get to this point where I feel like I just can't keep up with it all. You know, it's okay. I understand it's just a season in life right now, especially with the baby and a lot of stuff going on with our work and stuff like that. So we're just trying to keep telling ourselves it's just a season. Things will pass, and we're trying to focus on the blessings that we do have, such as healthy children, our overall health, food readily available for our family. So we just gotta remember to keep things in perspective.
Daddy.
And not think about how much this watermelon is wearing my arms out and I'm breathing hard.
Daddy.
All right, so to recap, we grew strawberry watermelon this year and Charente melons, and then also I think it's called Rakishan honey or something like that. This is strawberry watermelon. As you saw, this wasn't the biggest one, but I accidentally broke the stem today. So we're gonna go ahead and just harvest this one and give it a try. It's getting late in the evening in the summer, and we're gonna just have us a little treat, and we'll see how it turns out. 20,
17?
no, it's probably like 20 to 25.
Oh,
Oh.
I think some of it just flew in my eye, Daddy.
Did you just get juice in your eye?
Yes, I think I did.
All right, here it goes.
Wait, oh.
The big reveal.
Oh no!
Boom.
Oh,
How's that look?
look at those seeds in it.
So, from what I've seen about strawberry watermelon, is they do tend to have more seeds, but they call it strawberry watermelon because it's sweet. So, for us,
Oh, look at that juice.
I know it's shooting all over my legs.
Oh my gosh, yeah
goodness.
it is. Oh goodness. Oh, don't get it. Oh, yeah.
That's a watermelon, buddy. So then we just
That
go
looks good.
boom.
Don't
Boom.
put the knife on me, Daddy.
Taste test.
Mmm,
How's that?
good.
You're getting juices all over you.
That's how much I like it.
Wow. That is super sweet. But that is delicious. Definitely. It just makes me wonder now more about that big one and what exactly this is. Like super juicy. Does got a lot of white seeds in it. The seeds aren't huge though, but they are still good sized seed. So if you don't like seeds in your watermelons, this probably isn't the one for you, but I'm telling you, flavor,
So delicious.
it's on point. So guys, oh, so juicy.
It's running down my mouth.
So guys, if you've never grown watermelons before and you want to give one a try and you want a sweet variety, I would highly suggest you give this strawberry watermelon a try. Now we got these seeds from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds, but I would definitely say that we don't mind the seeds. We'll spit them out. We'll do all kinds of crazy country stuff that you do with seeds when you live out in the country.
Maybe we can do a spitting contest.
Yeah, spitting contest. So if you don't mind seeds, I'd say give it a try. It tastes awesome. So guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. Appreciate you hanging out with us today and coming along. Hopefully you were able to learn something today or enjoyed what you saw. As always, we'll see you here real soon.
On the next video.
See y'all later. Oh, so vicious.
That is so juicy.